That's good.
Let's start with Officer Joe Silva, and just tell us what happened here. I know it started with officers seeing a man beating a woman, right?
Yes, at about 5:30 this afternoon, our officers were in the area of Pershing and Rosemary when they observed a man violently attacking a woman inside a vehicle. When officers went over to the vehicle, the man led officers on a high-speed pursuit, at which point it got so dangerous we had to terminate it because the suspect was driving on the wrong way down Interstate 5. Officers then picked up the vehicle again on a surface street on Alpine, and the pursuit continued, at which point officers were given authorization to use legal intervention, and the suspect vehicle became disabled right behind me on Delano and Calariva. Officers then went to go make an arrest and see if the man needed any type of medical assistance, at which point, when officers got up to the car, the man accelerated his car, swerved in the direction of the officers who had to jump out of the way. The man continued and swerved in the direction of another Stockton Police officer, and fearing for his safety and the other officers in the area, that officer and one other Stockton Police officer fired their service weapons, striking the man several times. The man was then transported to a local hospital where he died from his injuries.
Was the female still in the car when the shots were fired?
Yes, the female was still in the car.
Because I see some gunshots that look like they're kind of towards the passenger seat. Is that just because of the angle they were coming in towards the driver's seat?
Yeah, right now we're initiating a protocol investigation. We'll have multi-law enforcement agencies coming out investigating this, and we'll be able to provide that other information at a later time.
All right, so they tried to make contact with the suspect. They were out of their cars, and he basically threatened them with his car. They felt threatened by him, right? Revving his engine or moving forward?
Yes, he accelerated the vehicle in the direction of officers and swerved in their direction, and they had to get out of the way.
Right.
At which point then he swerved in the direction of another Stockton Police officer, fearing for his safety. That officer and one other Stockton Police officers fired their weapon at the suspect, striking him multiple times, and he was transported to an area hospital.
How many shots were fired?
Multiple.
Did any hit the house behind that you can tell, or is it just mainly in the car?
The information I have at this point is it was just in the car, but once again we started a protocol investigation, so we'll have crime scene investigators coming out doing a neighborhood canvass, looking for additional evidence.
Where's the female right now? The one who was in the passenger seat?
Yes, she's down at the police department, and she'll be interviewed during the protocol investigation.
What kind of information can you give us about the suspect, his description?
All that I know is he's an adult man, and he's a Hispanic man.
Okay, and I know that you guys have had some robberies recently. Could he be responsible for that, or probably not? Not connected?
Yeah, I don't have any of that information.
Okay. Anything else you want to add about the case and where it goes from here?
Yes, right now, once again, we're really slowing down the investigation because we have the State Department of Justice, the San Joaquin County District Attorney, the San Joaquin County Sheriff's Office, along with our investigators that will come out and investigate the shooting and all the events that led up to the shooting.
This is declared an officer-involved shooting.
Yes.
The officers are on paid leave pending investigation. Standard protocol.
Yes, what always happens during the protocol investigation, the involved officers are placed on paid 3-day administrative leave.
Were there any weapons located in the vehicle?
The initial search doesn't indicate that there was any weapons inside, but you got to remember a vehicle can be used as a weapon, and it can be considered a deadly weapon, especially the way that the suspect accelerated and swerved in the direction of officers.
Okay. Joe, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.